Feed the reindeer. It's snippet time. Hello and welcome to Sober Living Snippets, where we live alcohol-free so we can heal our relationships, feel youthful again, and ditch regret and shame. Kids, it's snippet time. We're going to start talking about the holidays. Not going to overwhelm you with it. Not everybody loves them. Some of us do, some of us don't. But listen, we need strategy. We need to get ready. We need to be prepared. So with the American Thanksgiving coming up, it's kind of going to be the mark of the beginning of the holiday season. To that end, I'm starting to give you some strategy today. Early strategy. So today, 3 early tips for preparing yourself mentally for the upcoming holiday season. Are you ready? 3 tips. Ready? Okay. Tip number 1, grab a pen. Ready? In the back, you got your pen? I see you. Grab your pen. Okay. Yeah, we're all waiting on you. Okay, I'll get serious. The first tip I have for you is mentally prepare now by getting your self-care routine in place. Now listen, if you've been listening to me but not taking action, I'm inviting you today to change your mind and start taking action. I'm not asking you to change the world, shake up everything, drive yourself crazy. I'm recommending to you today that if you start now and put your daily self-care routine into place, you will be better prepared for the upcoming holiday season. If something comes up, you will have something to fall back on. So a simple way to do that, super simple, couldn't be simpler, is just commit to 3 minutes a day alone with your journal. Okay, 3 minutes. I want you to split the 3 minutes in half. 90 seconds you're going to spend in square breathing, 90 seconds writing in your journal. Now, come on, girls. If you can't do 3 minutes a day, then well, I don't know. I'm speechless. Okay, so let's talk about this 3 minutes a day. Set them aside, decide in advance when you're going to do them. I recommend get up, pee, and go back to your bedroom, sit on the side of your bed, 3 minutes and do this. So for the first 90 seconds, you're going to do square breathing. What does that mean? It means you're going to close your eyes and you're going to inhale slowly through your nose. And while you're doing that and filling up your lungs, you're going to count. Just count how long it takes to slowly fill your lungs. You're going to feel your lungs filling, push the belly out, the shoulders are back, so that you're filling up the bottom of the lungs. When you get your lungs are full, whatever number you're at, let's say you've got to a count of 14 and you're counting about 1 count per second, then you're going to pause for 3 beats, and then you're going to exhale through your mouth as though you're blowing through a straw. As though you're blowing out through a straw to the same count that you inhaled. So you would exhale 14 counts. When you've done, pause for 3 beats and start over. Inhaling, counting the breath. This time it might be 15 because the lungs have expanded. Hold for 3 beats. Exhale for the same count. Hold for 3 beats, do it again. This time it might be 16 because the lungs are expanding more. Pause for 3, exhale for the same count, 16, and pause for 3 and do it again. And that is actually rectangular breathing because the 4 sides are not the same, but you get the point. There's 4 sides to it. We call it square breathing, and that's a 90 seconds. Just do that. You're just sitting on the side of your bed. When your timer goes off, you're then going to pull out a pen. Your journal's already on your nightstand, and you're going to write in your journal for another 90 seconds, restart that timer, and you're going to write first 3 things you like about yourself. I don't care if you have to go to, I like my pinky toe. My pinky toe is very nice. I like the fact that I spell correctly. I like the fact that I know how to wash dishes. Look, I'm being a bit facetious, but find 3 things about yourself that you like and can admire. Love would be better. After that, 3 things you're grateful for. And at the end of that, you should have 90 seconds done. 3 things you like about yourself, 3 things you are grateful for. Close the journal, get up, and go on with your day. Now, gals, if you start that today, I promise you, you will be better prepared for the holiday season. You just will. And do it every morning, and you make a habit there, and you will be better prepared, not just for the holiday season, but for life. And from there, you've established a self-care routine, and you can start growing it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, plan in advance. Is there something coming up this holiday season that comes up every year for you that you know is just a disaster for you? That you know there's going to be massive alcohol or somebody there who triggers you or something. Now is the time to decide either you're not going this year. Now, if this is family, I'm not talking about that, but there is usually other things in our lives. It's time to say, I need a break from this. This is a disaster for me. I'm not going. What do you need to remove this holiday season? Decide now so you can let people know if necessary. It's just time to look after yourself. You don't have to tell them why. Just go ahead and do it now so nobody's surprised. That's number 2. Number 3, mentally be prepared to walk away. Listen, kids, if there's a party going on and you walk away and go home politely, you're not going to miss anything. You might go, yeah, but Becca, that's the big party of the year, or that's the one time we do this, or you won't. You've been to enough parties in your life. Be prepared to walk away. Make a decision that, look, you know what? When things get to a certain point, I am walking away. Now, of course, all of this advice depends on where are you at in your journey? Are you in early sobriety? That's different advice, to be honest. Are you still drinking but wishing to hell you weren't? That's different advice. Are you binge drinking and hoping another binge doesn't start? Where are you at? Wherever you're at in the journey, you're going to want to adjust the advice because it'll be different if you're in early sobriety than if you're trying not to drink to blackout or not trying not to drink too much. So it's very difficult for me to give generic advice for people on different paths. And that's why in the coming days, I am going to do episodes on each of those 3 positions. I'll do an episode for those of you in early sobriety. I'm going to do an episode for those of you who are trying to quit but still drinking regularly, and an episode for those of you who are quitting but seem to be continually relapsing. We're going to talk about those 3 different places because I want to cover all the bases for us. But for today, no matter where you're at on the journey, today's 3 pieces of advice apply to everybody. Number 1, start your 3-minute daily routine as described. Number 2 is plan ahead. If something is too difficult for you, just don't go. Cancel it now without hurting anyone's feelings. And number 3, if you are going, be prepared to walk away. Just decide now that you're going to walk away. Mentally prepare by thinking it over the coming days and weeks. Those are 3 ways to early preparation for sobriety, gals. Lots more to come. And your due is to do those 3 things. Get them done. A special invitation, if you haven't joined the free Sober Living community yet, I go live every Saturday, and this coming Saturday, November 30th, I'm going to walk you through Professor Becca's Radical Transformation Method, which is the method that I used to get sober that I discovered. Took me a couple of years to figure it out, but I've got it now. I've got it down to a nice, solid method that we can do, and I'm going to walk you through it. Bring a pen, bring a paper. In there, you're also going to find classes that I've done in the past and courses, and you're going to get a free copy of my book if you want. So come on in, grab the link in the show notes, and join me this Friday, November 30th. You can ask questions about the method and meet up with me. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to talk to you. Thanks for grabbing your snippet. Thanks for popping in. Be sure to come back tomorrow so we can keep your head on straight. Sending you buckets of love.